MrBeast is being sued by Mexico? Well, maybe. A lot of news organizations are saying that MrBeast is getting sued by Mexico, and even the president of Mexico has weighed in on the issue. The problem is, MrBeast says that he's not being sued by Mexico. So what exactly is going on here? Today we're gonna find out. Firstly, a little background. This entire thing started because of this MrBeast video right here. I explored 2,000-year-old ancient temples by MrBeast. It's already got 68 million views, and it's only been up for just over a week. Now that doesn't seem very controversial. The video is literally just him going to different ancient temples and taking a look. You'd think the Mexican government would love that, right? Because he's teaching about the cultural impact and history of Mexico. Well, turns out he did it in the wrong way, and now they're all upset, at least according to the Mexican government. So if we take a look at this article right here, we can get a little background of what the news stations are saying is happening. Mexico is seeking compensation from the producers of a MrBeast video and accused the US YouTuber of exploiting its ancient pyramids for commercial gain. The video, I explored 2,000-year-old ancient temples, shows the influencer, real name Jimmy Donaldson, 27, and his team exploring the ancient Mayan cities with a permit. But in one part of the video, produced by Full Circle Media, which has received more than 60 million views in a week, MrBeast advertises a chocolate product as a Mayan dessert and urges viewers to buy it. Authorities said that while they had granted permission to film at the sites, they had not permitted for-profit use. A MrBeast representative denied some of the accusations. The spokesperson told the BBC, no advertisement material was shot on any archaeological sites overseen by the National Institute of Anthropology and History. In the video, the scene promoting the chocolate snack appears to be filmed at the influencer's camping site. Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum on Wednesday called for an investigation into the conditions under which the filming permit had been granted. So basically, to sum that up, the government of Mexico is saying that they gave MrBeast a permit to film at these locations. However, they did not give him permission to use that filming for a commercial use, and obviously by advertising his chocolates is for a commercial use, and also just by putting it on YouTube and getting AdSense money, that's commercial use. So if they actually didn't tell them they could use it commercially, MrBeast might be in a little bit of trouble. But if you read closely, you can see that Mexico is seeking compensation from the producers of a MrBeast video and not MrBeast himself. So it doesn't seem like they're going to go after him. I believe they're probably going to go after the production company, Full Circle Media, but I don't think they're going after MrBeast directly, at least not yet. The whole thing gets a little bit more muddied though, because the Mexican government isn't just mad about MrBeast using it for a commercial purpose, they're also mad at him for doing some other deceptive editing tricks, which make it seem like you can do things that you can't at these archaeological sites. So for instance, if we go down here, the video shows him and his team exploring areas of restricted access in the Mayan cities of Calakmul and Chichen Itza. At one point he says, I can't believe the government's letting us do this. And I believe that this is in reference to, there's a shot in the video where he uses a drone to fly up into one of the temples, and that's obviously not allowed, but it was all edited and digitally produced and was kind of fake. Below that, they are also shown appearing to descend into a pyramid from a helicopter, and in another scene are shown handling an ancient pre-Hispanic mask. So they pretended that they rappelled down from a helicopter onto this ancient temple. Obviously they didn't, because that would be illegal. And the ancient mask that they had, which MrBeast says in the video, oh, this was a real ancient mask from thousands of years ago. And the guy goes, yes, but in reality it was a reproduction. And the authorities are saying as much. The heritage authorities said these are false assertions and accused the YouTuber of presenting misinformation. INAH said MrBeast had never held a real pre-Hispanic mask, and there appeared to have been extensive post-production editing in the video, such as the helicopter scene. All of these are false assertions that obey the theatricality of the YouTuber in question. So nobody's getting threatened to sue over him, deceptively editing the video. What the Mexican government seems to be actually potentially pursuing legally is that he monetized the video despite not having a permit for commercial use of the footage he shot at this place. Now, I think it's important to note, MrBeast entirely denies all of this. If we go to MrBeast's Twitter here, I've seen a lot of stories about our recent video in Mexico and wanted to clear some false things being said. Me and my team have great respect for the Mexican and Mayan culture and people. We did this video to get people all over the world excited to learn more about their culture, much like we did in our pyramids video. We are not and have never been sued by them. LOL. That is false, and it saddens me to see people spreading lies. Now, this is actually probably true, because if we go back to that article we were reading, it doesn't say they're going after MrBeast directly. It says they're seeking compensation from the producers of a MrBeast video, and not MrBeast himself. We filmed it with full permits, followed guidelines, and had representatives from government agencies following us, Mexican archaeologists to make sure we were accurate, and representatives from the sites to ensure we were following the rules. The governor of the state we shot in even came to our defense. Read below. And this here is supposed to be a quote from the governor. This video represents enormous publicity for the state with more than 56 million views in just 4 days. This material, by the way, was produced with respect and professionalism. I am surprised that, on the other hand, the Ministry of Culture wants to sanction the production for its adaptations for an international youth and international audience, which are typical characteristics of visual literature. These adaptations do not violate current law, nor do they endanger the national archaeological heritage. So as MrBeast says that he's not being sued, the quote that he has here is the governor saying that the Ministry of Culture wants to sanction the production. So, you know, kind of mixed signals there. They were aware of us mentioning Feastables in the video, but for respect of the sites, it was filmed off-site away from any national monuments. The dinner scene where I made the Feastables joke was not near any Mayan temples. We also never planned on sharing this, but as always, my hand is forced by false headlines. Behind the scenes, we funded wells and water projects in the state. I've also been working with INAH on a fund to support local Mexican archaeology and new discoveries because I wanted to help spread the culture as a thanks for allowing us to film. I hope to go back someday and continue to share how awesome the culture is with the world. Sad to see this get distorted. And then down here, we have a full response from the government of Campeche, also defending us from the false headlines. We are deeply grateful to MrBeast for visiting Calakmul and sharing the grandeur of our Mayan culture with the world. His presence brought a direct economic boost to local communities and greatly contributed to the global promotion of our tourism. He did not charge a single peso for this initiative. MrBeast's team acted at all times with utmost responsibility and respect toward our ancestral heritage. All necessary permits and legal procedures were duly processed and authorized by the INAH, who were present during the filming alongside, and I believe this is the Office of the Secretary of Tourism for the state, and the government of Campeche. If there are any concerns from the Ministry of Culture, we respectfully ask that they be addressed to the government of Campeche, as we take full responsibility for promoting the cultural and natural richness that defines us. And then, just for further proof, MrBeast retweeted another tweet where the government of Mexico's Campeche region basically just glazes him for the entire time. So obviously the governor of the state is a MrBeast fan. However, I don't know what that has to do with what's going on, right? The governor can think one way and the federal government of Mexico can think another way. I think that MrBeast is correct technically when he says that he's not being sued, and I do agree that a lot of the articles out there are kind of painting a false picture that he's being sued, when in reality it's the production company who just might be getting sued. So it's kind of a fluid and hard to understand situation, but it doesn't look like anybody's actually being sued right now, and if somebody is being sued, it's not MrBeast. On top of that, it looks like within the Mexican government there is division on how they want to handle this and if they should go after anybody for MrBeast transgressions against the Ministry of Culture. Personally, I just think this whole thing's stupid. MrBeast went there, he filmed a video, and he left. And on top of that, he probably greased some palms along the way. I mean, he says that he built wells, he spent a lot of money in this area, which almost certainly benefits the local politicians and more than likely the Ministry of Culture itself. So I don't know why suddenly once the video went out they decided to have a big problem with this. You'd think if they were going to have a issue with the monetization of the video that they would have mentioned it to him when he was talking about Feastables at his camp and filming that thing, considering MrBeast said that the Ministry of Culture and the INAH had people with him while he was filming. So I don't know, it's Mexico. Odds are there's probably some government corruption involved, but what do you guys think? Do you think that the Mexican government is just trying to go after MrBeast and his production team to get a little extra money? Do you think that they actually are deeply offended by what MrBeast did? And do you think that MrBeast did anything wrong? If you do, or if you don't, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.